universidad le invita a sus reuniones de crecimiento espiritual. Cada domingo a las 10:30 de la mañana en 49 Sandringham de Brampton, Ontario. También puedes acompañarnos los viernes a las 6:30 de la tarde para estudiar juntos la Palabra de Dios. Y si te encuentras en Toronto, estamos en el 88 Park Lawn en Etobicoke. Todos los miércoles a las 7 de la noche, juntos creceremos espiritualmente estudiando esta hermosa Palabra de Dios. Ven y compartamos juntos este tiempo de edificación espiritual. Te esperamos.
El poder está en ti. Comparte una noche positiva llena de motivación con Cristian y Anastasia. Empodérate y sé tu mejor versión. Todos los lunes a las 8 de la noche tienes una cita con nosotros en Línea TV, la nueva radio digital online. Los lunes son una nueva oportunidad al éxito y la felicidad. Somos 12 en línea, tu canal digital.
And hello everyone, thank you very much for joining us tonight. Usually we do an empowerment with Anastasia, but today, because you asked for so many times to do product presentation, you asked what's this all about the product, so decided to do product presentation tonight. I couldn't think of a better day of doing this because I just came back from our mini retreat to Zion National Park in Utah, and it's desert. So my skin is so thirsty, so I would love to show you everything that I personally use, what makes my life easier, what makes the people that use this product their life easier, some tips and tricks on using different a combination of some products as well. So I am going to take off my glasses and I'm going to use most likely my glasses in order my phone to look at myself. Yeah, my glasses going off. So far what I think the camera is there. Yes, still there. Okay, please help assistance. Yeah, am I still looking at the right spot? So what do I have right now on my skin? I have absolutely nothing on my skin. What I did before is I washed my face with this youth restoring cleanser. I believe it's over here. The reason I did it before, I don't feel comfortable to have a bucket of water and electricity together. I'm just a bit cautious in regards to that, so it's not the best idea to have. So since I mentioned I went to Utah, it's a desert, it's dry, we did a lot of hiking between 8 to 12 kilometers a day, and my skin, it feels like I have sand and dust inside. So I know quite a few of you even asked me before about our masks, and after our last time when I was here with Natalia Krukova, the real estate lawyer, her favorite mask, and you ask what's this all about, what's this Hydro Shield? Hydro Shield comes with a box like this. It has 5 individually wrapped masks. It's made with biocellulose. It's not cotton. It's much more intense feeling with this mask. Why it's so important? Well, I will start putting in myself this mask. Please, people with weak hearts, don't watch it further because it will look scary. I will have the mask on my face, but it will really help me. It will really help me with my skin, and hopefully it will help some of you to be able to fly somewhere or to deal with our environment. So let me take it out first. So I took it from a package. It's very rich in this products. So there are a lot of products. They're very generous. And there are 3 layers to this mask, as you can see. So you take one layer off, and then I'm removing one layer. I'm putting it aside. I'll tell you later what I'm doing with this. And ta-da! Are you ready? Beautiful Anastasia is coming. You see how beautiful? We have people at the back. I'm not finished yet. They're already taking my pictures. So I'm gonna put it a bit on the side, just because maybe it's my first time putting mask and I don't know what to do. So, and then I'm in a hurry to remove my second layer. I'll show you 1 second. So I am removing, yes, I'm making fun of myself as well, because that's the only way of dealing with this. So let's say this is how I put the mask on. And I'm trying to adjust it with my fingers, and it doesn't really work perfectly. However, I have this tissue that I just removed. This is the best way to adjust the mask to the place you want it to be. For your fingers, it's a bit too slippery. And mind you, I don't know how I look right now, but I'm gonna use my phone with a picture, and hopefully I will see how it looks. So you see, with just one of the layers, I can adjust it to the place where I want it to be. I intentionally put it crooked just because not all of us know how to apply mask, how to put it perfectly, and we get upset when it's not done to your liking. So here's a tip for you. If you didn't put your mask properly in the first time, don't you worry, because you will be able to adjust it with this, either the first layer or second, really doesn't matter. So why do I start with this mask? Number 1, that's my favorite mask. I don't travel without it. And it protects you from the environment. We live in the megapolises. We live with a lot of cars around it, or, pollution may be number 1 reason, but then we sit in the office. In the office, you cannot open the windows, so it's the same air circulation. It's very dry. Then the winters, especially in Canada, very harsh. Or if you live in Utah, it's extremely dry. It's a desert. So you need help. You need to moisturize your skin. You need to make it feel like when your skin is dull, you need to make it feel, oh my God, it feels so good. You leave this mask for 20 minutes. However, oh, I have a mirror here. Look at this. This is a service. Oh my God, that's scary, but don't worry, just for 20 minutes you are scary, but after that you will thank yourself for sure. So when you have that much left, you have soaked layers, number 1 and number 2 layers, you have it soaked. When I travel, especially 5 hours plus, I use all of them. I apply it all over my hands, as you can see. I'm doing it in front of you. I do it all over my hands, my neck, my décolleté, my legs, my feet, whenever it's needed. Because when you fly in the airplane, you're in this closed environment with a very bad quality of air. And what happens after, you come out with breakouts or like really dull skin. So if you don't want that to happen, the best way is to have the mask on. Every single time I travel 5 hours plus, I have the mask. And guess what? Right now we went to Utah. I was sitting, too bad I didn't take a picture. I was sitting with a mask, and the 3 girls down the road, they also were sitting with the same mask, because it helps you to feel, it really enriches your skin. So there's so much material, there's so much product here. Don't waste it on anything else. Put it all over you and enjoy it and absorb it. For people that saying that they don't have time for this, they don't have time to take care of themselves, they don't remember to take off their makeup sometimes, they don't use the creams every day. At the age of 25, it's forgiving. Your skin, beautiful. You still have collagen in your skin, you produce collagen. At the age of 35 to 40, okay, if you have a very good genes, perhaps, yes, you also look somewhat young. After the age of 40, you will show the signs of aging. I'm not saying it's bad to age, but I'm saying your skin will look thirsty. It will look like it needs something to help it. So for you, you don't have to sit and do nothing for 20 minutes. Watch your favorite TV. Do the live podcast like me. Like, just make a disclaimer for people with a weak heart not to watch it because they might be too scared. But other than that, you have to make sure that you have time for yourself. And this doesn't, you can even cook your dinner if you need to do something while you're doing it. Your skin will thank you for this. If you do it on the weekly basis, you will see results for sure. You see, it's I didn't put it perfectly on my mouth, but I can adjust it, no worries. So right now, even my hands, in my arms, I feel it in my hands, I feel it in my arms. Oftentimes we forget this part. Oftentimes, even if we use makeup, if we use some skincare, we apply everywhere, but we forget about our hands. Don't forget about your hands. This is where the aging shows first. And no amount of Botox will help you after to rejuvenate your skin. So take care of yourself and use the mask, this mask. I will sit a bit longer in it, and I want to introduce to you the next product that is absolutely a must. As I mentioned before, we lose collagen from the age of, we stop producing collagen from the age 25, and then every decade we're losing collagen. Why do we need collagen? Collagen is a protein, but it's for our skin. Like, not to go too much into the scientific background on our collagen, we need it to have not only our skin, the biggest organ of our body, but also our inside, everything that we have, every tissues we have inside, we need collagen. So I'll show you how. Let me just adjust a bit more because it's adjustable at any time. It doesn't stick to you. It's not going to be too dry that you have to peel it. No, it's still going to be nice and wet, so you can adjust it pretty much in any time. So I have here some water, and we have something called NARA. NARA is a collagen. Why this specific collagen? Why not the collagen from the supermarket or something like this? And I don't think I'll be able to. I have a slippery hands. I cannot open it right now. You see, I need assistance at all the time. Can you please open it for me? We have a professional NARA person here who knows how to. Oh, thank you so much. So here it is. In North America, we have individually packed like the box like this. So what's this all about? Why it's important to have this collagen? Because since we don't produce it, we have to take it from somewhere. And this is hydrolyzed collagen, marine collagen, with a 5,000 milligrams of collagen in each packet. Not only that, why it's so important, it also has vitamin B6, B12, it has vitamin C, and you can read all of it. You have zinc, it's all here. So it's not only collagen. So I just poured it in a glass. Then I'm gonna make lots of noise. I'm trying to make it further away from I'm gonna make it further away from this microphone because we're making noise, even something ringing when I make it. So that's it, it's done. And it's all about the taste now. I mixed it. It took me what, 10 seconds to mix it. And if I drink it every night before, if I drink it every night before I go to sleep, it will replenish my collagen. It's so delicious. So you watch and I enjoy it. It's a Mandarin taste. So now, why we're not buying it from Shoppers Drug Mart or any store like that? Usually they sell it in capsules. So when you buy this kind of product in capsules, what happens next? You have liquid collagen within 20 seconds absorbed in your bloodstream. When you take pills, first of all, for 5,000, for equivalent of 5,000 milligrams of true marine collagen, you would need to take a lot of pills. And once your pills, when you swallow, goes to your stomach, there will be acid. So you will lose at least 20%, if not more, depending on the quality. So you have to eat a lot of pills in order to get the equivalent of just this one pack. Not only that, on top of that, you will have to have your vitamins B6, B12, zinc, and so on. So it's like that many pills. So why would you have that if you can have something so easily, so good for you? And that's why I say it's a Bentley of collagens. Nara is a Bentley of collagens, and absolutely, absolutely love it. I'm enjoying it too much. I'm enjoying myself too much today. I will finish it as well, because I will show you how to, there are people here, they're a bit scared of me, the way I look. Do you like how I look today?
I'm beautiful, like amazing.
You see how I look today? Oh, wonderful.
Beautiful, beautiful.
You know, for all the immigration questions, you can always watch our program before me at 7 o'clock, and there will be somebody very special answering all your questions. So be patient, and she will answer, because you have what, 100 million questions asked every day. So yeah, and today I'm enjoying myself. You see, I have a spa retreat here. Instead of doing empowerment, I'm doing enjoyment. And this, you're gonna do something like this for yourself. Remember, even if you're a busy mother with many kids, you need time for yourself. If you don't have time for yourself, you will be in a very not happy mood. I cannot use some words apparently on this program to say bad words, but remember, those 10 minutes that you're gonna take to be in a bathtub, just relax. Imagine you in a bathtub, or it doesn't matter, whatever makes you happy, just by yourself with a mask on your face, relaxing. It will rejuvenate you. It will rejuvenate your skin. It will rejuvenate you from within. So you will be a happier person. And then the hectic life will continue for sure. But this, together with this at night, why do I say at night? Because we restore at night. It's best to drink at night, because that's a restoration. We do have some AM, PM you're doing in the morning, vitamins at night, but I don't think we have enough time today to cover all of them. I just cover my favorite, the first group of favorites, and then we're gonna do second group of favorites and so on. So that's why, take care of yourself, take care of your skin. Just to show you how to remove it, it's super easy. I know it hasn't been 20 minutes yet, but I have no idea, because I don't see their clock too far away from me. I barely can see where the camera, and I think there are 2 people there. That's it. I took it off. It still have product in it because I took it a bit earlier, but I want to continue and show you what is going on. Oh, I look perfect. Look at the skin. Look at the skin. Oh. Modesty is one of the things that I here show. So guys, the next product that I really want to talk about, after taking off my Luminous mask, you don't have to wash it off. You can just fan it out, or just wait until it will absorb to your skin and it will feel amazing. However, the next product that I really absolutely love is the serum. Serum is something that the company JEUNESSE started with this product. Our founders, Wendy and Randy, they went to one of the, oh, somebody has a question.
Yes, I do.
Oh, okay, sorry. Now I can see you. I put the glasses on. Now I can see people there. I thought I was alone. We joined it. Yes.
How often you can use the mask?
Once a week. It will last you, the effect can last up to a week. It will prevent from the environment to go to your skin. We have 2 masks. We have one cleansing mask. I don't think I even brought it here today. And this one, it protects you from the environment. So there are 5 pouches, so it's pretty good for 1 month, a bit over a month, because if you have 4 weeks, So it will last you for 5 weeks for sure.
And it's just 20 minutes.
20 to 25 minutes.
Oh, wonderful.
On the plane, I fall asleep with it. And then I take it off. It dries out because it's so much dry there. And I feel, I don't have breakouts. I feel that my skin is nourished. I'm telling the truth. You see, we're like in a real Greek family. We say, oppa, and we break the glass. It's fun. We enjoy time. Guys, you should come here. Every time you have some sort of program here, we are enjoying, I think, did you hear that noise? That's for luck. In Russia, actually, we believe that when somebody breaks a glass, it's for good luck. So good luck for you. As long as it's not my glasses, we're good. So the next product that I was talking about, if you have questions, I have to turn on my phone because I don't really read your comments, but I will in a second because I was using my phone to see myself, just to make sure that I apply everything correctly. So here we go. This product, serum. Maybe, how would I do it? Should I say first about what? Let me start with why the serum, and then we continue about this specific serum. First of all, serums. When people use serums, you cannot use it on its own. Usually it's a base. It's something that has more active ingredients and it works under your day cream or night cream. So when you have a serum like this, it's called rejuvenation serum. 10 years ago, in 2009, I believe, Wendy Ray and Randy Lewis, who are the co-founders of JEUNESSE Global, they went to one of the best doctors in the Silicon Valley for not only for the technology but also the research in stem cells, and that is no other than Dr. Nathan Newman. And while they were waiting for the injections because Randy needed injections for his knees, they were waiting in this waiting area, and they saw a lot of pictures. They saw pictures of people before and after. They saw people with burn victims, and right away they saw the big difference with the before and after picture. Then they saw people with acne, and then they saw people with just different types of skin, and they saw big differences. So when they finally saw Dr. Newman, said, what's going on now? What's this? And Dr. Newman said that he actually created the serum for burn victims of the war, because there were not a lot of things there you can do. So this specific serum is based on APT200. Basically, it's advanced polypeptide technology. It means it's based on the adult growth factors, and it's more than 200 growth factors here. This specific serum has 80% of active ingredient. Why do I specialize? Why do I emphasize on that? Why it's so important, 80? Because usually when you buy over the counter something well-known brands, not the cheap brands but expensive brands, they usually have not more than 15 to 20%. And they will cost you an arm and a leg, but they have usually between 15 and 20% active ingredient, and this one has 80. So what does it do? As we know, creams, sometimes it's funny to see different we have different advertisements say, oh my god, she applied the cream and all the wrinkles disappear. It doesn't work that way, guys, because if the creams could penetrate that deep, every time you would take a shower you would expand as well. So it doesn't work that way. So the only way for you to see how this specific serum works is knowing what is this polypeptide technology is doing for your skin. It's basically when you apply, I'm gonna do it right now in front of you. I'm taking just a small piece. I don't know if you can see it. Do you see me in the camera with this? Do you see me? Okay, awesome. Do you see this? Do you see? Okay, just tiny bit. You don't need much. And you apply all over your face and neck and décolleté. And okay, I'm gonna remove my glasses again, and just apply all over your skin. That's it. I know a lot of people do something that they lose a lot of product by putting it on their hand. They put it on their palm and they massage their palms until they become moist. So you lose a lot of product here. So the best way is to actually put dots all over your face and your neck and décolleté, and just work with your fingers, and you will be able to absorb it pretty fast. So this specific technology, it sends a signal to your cell to rejuvenate. That's what it does. It sends the signal to your cells, and your skin cells will rejuvenate. Obviously, if you're at the age of 85 and the first time you start using the cream only at that age, you will feel moist, but you cannot get rid of everything, like, I don't know, 3 chins and all the wrinkles that are deep, but you will see improvement for sure if you use it on the daily basis. So after that, oh guys, you know what, I think we have to take a short break within like 2-3 minutes. Is it 3 minutes usually advertisement, something like that, between 2 to 3, and we'll be right back with other products because I have more to show for you. Okay, we'll be back.
Desde Colombia llega a Canadá Obleas and Waffles to Go, la mejor forma de endulzar tu paladar. Queremos que seas parte del lanzamiento de nuestra marca. Te esperamos en el festival de salsa más grande de Canadá, Salsa on St. Clair, los próximos 6 y 7 de julio, y el 2, 3 y 4 de agosto en el Mississauga Latin Festival. Queremos que conozcas con más cercanía los sabores de Colombia, junto a tu familia y amigos.
¿Te gustaría conocer las cataratas del Niágara? ¿Qué ha habido? Mi nombre es Pepe García, co-director de Vago por Toronto, y nosotros ofrecemos el tour a las cataratas del Niágara y a la región vinícola de Niagara on the Lake desde la ciudad de Toronto. Si quieres más información de todos nuestros servicios, contáctanos a través de nuestras redes sociales. Estamos en Instagram, estamos en Facebook. Ahí te vamos a atender y te vamos a brindar toda la información que necesitas. Chao, chao.
Mi nombre es Mariana Santos y soy consultora de migración y refugio aquí en Canadá. Mi compañía se llama Santos & Associates Immigration Inc. Hacemos toda clase de documentación sobre inmigración. Llevamos a cabo refugios, razones humanitarias, visas de estudio, de trabajo, de turismo. Acérquese, consúltenos a nuestra oficina. Estamos siempre dispuestos para usted. Los espero aquí en Santos & Asociados, en la esquina de Kirk y Wilson, con una sonrisa para usted y para su familia. Muchas gracias.
And we are back, and guess what? We didn't have even enough time because the minute we went on commercial, Anna said, I want that. Yes, absolutely. Once you try the HydroShield mask, you will fall in love with it. And I think Anna already loves our serum. Now, as I promised, to save you some time, because it's important not only to spend hours and hours on yourself, but also to be time efficient. So I brought with me our daily moisturizing complex, which has 30 SPF. Also it's based on APT 200, based on the growth factor, and our Envy line, my favorite Envy line. And I want to show you a couple of things that will save you lots of time. So again, I have no makeup, so I can easily put it on myself. In the morning, you woke up late, but you still need to look presentable. And for those of you guys that are doing a lot of Facebook lives, and maybe your skin is not really sun-kissed and you looked like you just woke up from another world because you're all green, you can use it as well, because it's not really the ladies, not only for ladies, this makeup. So what I do, I put just 1 squirt of our day cream over here. Again, I have no glasses, so please, people behind, if you see me, if there anybody asking questions, let me know. Now, why I'm shaking? This is bronzer. This is Envy bronzer. Why am I shaking it? Because it has only 5% pigment. The rest are minerals, there are vitamins, vitamin E, aloe vera, and it doesn't have talc, it doesn't have paraben, so it does not plug your pores. It's extremely important, and it's not going to be contaminated because of the aerosol. So that's why I'm shaking it, just to have a pigment evenly distributed. So now I'm gonna put it on my, oh, here we go, on my palm, and I'm gonna work the cream together with it, and I'm gonna apply, oh, I have a mirror here. I'm gonna apply all over my face. So what I do right now, I not only moisturizing my face with the day cream, but I also, if you guys gonna watch it on replay and look the difference in my skin glow, you don't see the fake makeup. It's not like this very, very thick layer of makeup, but this is very natural. It looks like you really enjoyed your weekend, and you had the sun-kissed skin. It's beauty with benefits because it's also based on our APT 200, so it's not going to clog your pores, and it actually helps your skin. So when you are in the heat or anywhere and you stand there for a long time, and you if you have a raw makeup, you know how it feels. It feels like you want to just take it off and you have everything coming out after that. That will not happen with Envy, and that's why it's my favorite favorite line. Okay, I have to check if I have something left on my face, because funny story, I once did the live presentation with Christian, my lovely husband. I'm saying lovely for a reason. So he's sitting there beside me very nicely, talking about different things, and he knows that I have to take off my glasses to apply product. So I applied this one, and I had a huge gulp on my nose, sitting just right here in front of the camera, and for 40 minutes he didn't say a word. So I did the entire presentation with something stuck on my nose. So now I'm just checking if I evenly distributed it. Now, that's all that you need for the morning. You just combine together with your day cream and apply it on your face, and that's it, and you are done. You can good to go. You can put just a lip gloss on the way or mascara, and here you go. So that will save a lot of your time. This line, however, has 9 different shades, so you can use it as a concealer, you can use it layer, you can use layer after layer after layer. And there's another, I think, underappreciated product within Envy line called primer. I didn't know what it was needed for, because for me, primer, yes, I know when you paint the walls you need a primer before you paint the color. However, this is just amazing. This primer is good for you to have for your eyelids, for your nose, for your lips, for you, because they have right now primers for every part of your skin, because they're like eyelids will have a softer skin, then your cheeks will have a bit thicker, then the nose will have a different area, the lips are different, eyelashes will have different, and so on and so forth. This is all products in one. Unbelievable. It's also based on our APT 200, but what is the trick here is that you will be able to, if you use it, let's say you already have your makeup and you're in a wedding or some sort of some event, and it's been several hours, but you want to refresh your makeup without doing it all over again. The best thing to have this in your purse. You just have a spray, like on the 90 degrees, I'm gonna turn, and like this. That's it. You just sprayed yourself with primer, you primed everything, and if you have makeup, you renewed it, if you can say. If you don't like your makeup to be a bit too bright, if you don't want your to be too shiny, no problem. You take one of these sponges and you just tap all over your face like this way, and all the moisture will be here. That's it. And the good stuff will be left in your skin. Quick note, why do we have a contamination? Because we don't clean this properly. We don't clean our brushes, we don't clean our puffs often enough. And if we do, we don't do it properly. So what I learned from the creator of Envy line, Yolanda Halston, she is a celebrity makeup artist, an amazing person. She said she uses our cleanser. If you use it on your face, you don't want something harsh chemicals on your face. So use this for cleaning your brushes, to cleaning your puffs, and I promise you it will work wonders. It will work wonders. So don't forget to clean your puffs and your brushes. So now a quick note, okay, there's so many products I want to talk about, so many other products. I want to mention at least 2 more products for you before we run out of time. These products are, now we already talked about, these are Reserve and Revitable. And the Reserve is our antioxidant. It's #1 selling product within our company. I think they're selling at least hundreds of millions of dollars yearly only in this product. People raving about it. Why it's so important to have antioxidant, what it's all about. Just think about it. We're breathing in, that's it, we oxidize our cells. What does it mean? Imagine a car, old car, it's standing outside. What happens to that car? Do you remember seeing rusty spots and it's rusting? That happens to you when you breathe in. Every time we breathe in, we oxidize ourselves. So in order for us to be to use our body from inside out, it's not about outside, not how you look, it's how you feel. Remember, it's always important to how you feel. So Reserve is something, I just opened it, it's a little sachet. Sorry, I dropped it. No, just to cover. I'm going to collect it. No, everything is okay. We're having so much fun here today. They are laughing at the back. So it's just a cap. It just fall on the floor. So anyways, Reserve, why it's so important. Yeah, now obviously not even looking at the right camera. You see, all for you Instagram people. I'm looking at you now, not at Facebook. So what's so important about antioxidant? It helps you to get rid of those free radicals. It's antioxidation, takes the toxins outside of your body. There are several. This is a must-have product in our household. We always have at least 2 boxes. Our kids eat it, we eat it. Why it's so important, why we consume it? First of all, it's delicious. It's like blueberry taste. It has so many, you can, like over here, there will be the whole list of the ingredients that you have: acai berry, you have a blueberry, pomegranate, aloe vera, green tea. Oh God, and I'm sure I didn't remember everything. And I think your Instagram is off. No? Your Instagram is off. Yes.
Oh, there's no button. No?
No, we're back to Instagram. It's a fun session today. We enjoyed it so much. So this antioxidant, like people say that if you drink a glass of red wine, it's good for your health. Why is that? Because this one has also the dark cherries and dark grapes. What red wine is famous for is resveratrol. Resveratrol is, you can just Google resveratrol and you will know what it's good for. It's the amount of things you can really read about resveratrol is so many. I'm speechless on how many different researchers. There are big universities who are dealing with who are researching resveratrol. So one bottle of red wine will have around 1 milligram of resveratrol. Okay, this sachet has 186. There's no way you can drink 186 bottles of Merlot every single day. It's impossible. This is one sachet. It has equivalent of 186. So that's why it really helps you to feel better and faster. Good thing when you travel, again, you travel a lot, have this on the plane, because people will sneeze, there will be cough, you don't want to get sick on the plane. Have it on the plane when you go. Like this. Just leave it for 20 seconds in your mouth. I cannot leave it for 20 seconds in my mouth and talk. It will look funny. I will spit all over. But leave it in your for 20 seconds under your tongue, and it will absorb to your bloodstream. You will not get sick as easy as if you don't have, when you don't have this one on a plane. It really helps us. We have it every time we fly. We have one or two during the flight in order to feel better. And one more product. Okay, I'm cutting close and I still have slippery arms. So, oh, hold on. I can do it. Look at this. I can do it. One more product I want to talk about is called Revitablue. Revitablue, and I want to show you how to shake it, how to make it in another way. The first one, it's in the same form as Nara, but sometimes if you don't have a glass and you don't have a spoon, I just empty it in my water, and I have it on the go. It really helped me with my when we went for this 8 to 10 kilometers hikes. I'm not really that ready for so many kilometers under 40 degrees Celsius. It's super hot for me. However, I did have this Revitablue with me before, every morning before we start the hike. After breakfast I will have it. So what I did, I put it here and I shake it. That's it, it's done. And you just drink it. It's tastes like it's tasty. It's tasty. I don't know how. For me, it reminds a bit of grape and blueberry combination, and it's super delicious. Why do we use it? Revitablue, it has, this is a box. So it has the sea buckthorn berry, it has a blue-green algae, and it's aloe vera. What's it all about? People talk about different supplements, they have so many ingredients. What's the big deal about this? This research has at least 20 years of research in this specific box. So why it's so important for you? With age, we have dormant stem cells. And when we need something to be repaired, it's not repaired as fast. So by drinking this, I'm waking up my dormant cells. I'm waking up those dormant stem cells, and they go to repair the tissues that are needed. So we absolutely need this supplement with age in order to feel more energetic. So the combination of these two, let me give you an example. Imagine you went to theater for concert, and there's a wonderful orchestra playing Vivaldi's Four Seasons, and you really like this violin player. and you're sitting down, you're just anticipating that wonderful orchestra and that violinist, and the next door there's somebody playing on the drums, like hard rock, like going all force. So how would you hear that violin? This product will make that noise disappear, and this product will make you hear that violin. When you have reserve, it clears your body to show where's the problem area, and then Revitablue can go and attack and resolve that problem that you have with your whatever repair tissue. It repairs faster. I have people completely in love with this product. I have people that work against any supplementation, and they can't wait to have, if they don't get the package on the specific day, they're already worried, they really need it. And the last, okay, we have 5 maybe more minutes. The last product that we have here that I still want to talk about because we drink it pretty much every time. It's called Nevo. Nevo is our energy drink, but a better energy drink. Why it is better? It has only 50 calories, but it has no artificial colors. It has no artificial sugars that cause cancer, and it has no artificial no sugar alcohols, and it's based on the grape juice. So it's absolutely amazing that you have something better. You have a drink that works better for you without you having those sugar spikes when you have other energy drinks, and you're not gonna have those ups and downs. So that's why we drink this Nevo rather than any other energy drink. If you have to drink an energy drink, you'd rather drink something good for you rather than that is detrimental for you. Guys, I would love to talk about more products, but we are almost out of time. So if you have, let me see. Thank you for joining us today. We had so much fun today. We had people helping opening the tiny package because I was all oily. I looked beautiful for at least 15 minutes in that in our Hydro Shield mask. We broke a glass for your happiness. It's a good luck. We had a lot of fun here and enjoyed our program. So if you have questions in regards to this specific any of these products, please write to us, comment below, and we'll try to answer your comments. And I hope it brought you some value, and you'll be able to save time and use it for your tips and tricks. One more thing before I forgot: serum. If you have to buy it for your family, if you have kids, buy one for yourself, but one for emergency only. I use it for my kids when they burn themselves. Like my son burned him over the weekend. I'm gonna apply it all the time, and it's not gonna have I know it will heal so much faster. So if you, my friend, her daughter put a pot of hot water on her arm, and she didn't have even blisters. In 10 days it disappeared because she applied serum. So it's good to have in your medicine cabinet as well. So I hope I didn't forget to tell you anything. However, if you have any comments or you use these products in different combinations, please let us know. Thank you very much for joining us, and until next time.
Muchos la rechazan.